Hello everyone, welcome back to Voidheart Studios, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sillybutts Battle Axe. The Battle Axe is a 3D printed blaster designed by Sillybutts, and it is a really interesting little bird. This blaster is a shotgun that uses silly shells, and these they are essentially highly modular 40mm dart shells for springers. They're not like 40 max they're not like for 40 max canisters or something like that. They are actually meant to go into springers, as one can see by it being fired by a springer. But yeah, this blaster, I custom ordered it from Duck Shop Snake on Etsy. You should go, really go check him out. He has great customer service. He's a new shop, so don't let the low number of sales and reviews scare you off. He's a very new seller, but he's a very genuine seller too. Great customer service, great customization. I mean, he allowed me to like fully customize every little thing about this blaster. The only thing he doesn't have for custom built orders on the Battle Axe is you can't do a magazine size above 4 because the his printer isn't big enough. But the entire rest of the blaster came out extremely, extremely well. And the build quality feels amazing. The print quality feels amazing. And it's just, overall, trying to catch my shells, a really fun blaster. But yes, this is a shell ejecting Nerf shotgun with essentially sledge fire-esque shells. These are called silly shells, and they are modular. They have a silly shell for everything. They got 1 Elite, 2 Elite, 3 Elite, 4 Elite, Mega, Mega XL, Rival, Hyper, Ultra. They got a sniper barrel one for Elite, and they've got 1, 2, and 3 N1. They can fire N1 darts. If you want to do that. But yeah, let's start up at the front. This is the muzzle. It is not an end-strike barrel lug, nor is it any sort of like barrel collet or anything. This muzzle has to be wide because it's a shotgun. It shoots these shells. The shells essentially act as the barrel. Up top here is a little bit of tactical rail. I have my Nexus Pro X front post on here because aesthetics. Why not? These are optional, but it also has sling mounts on the front and back in ambidextrous locations, and it kind of looks pretty cool. Back here is the magazine, or not back here, but up here is the magazine. This is a 4-round magazine. It is completely internal, built in. Let me turn it this way. You load from the top. And then it is shell ejecting. Where'd my shells go? Yeah, there's one. And there's one. And these are also the shells that came from Duck Shop Snake. They are custom printed in pink and orange, and they look really snazzy. And yeah, of course, back here is the priming handle. This blaster is pump action, and it feels really nice. It's got a wee bit of a heavy prime, but it's a shotgun, so you're probably going to use it as like a large slung secondary, which is what I'm going to use it as. Oh. And yeah. Up across the top here is the rear tactical rail. This is to put all your other normal attachments like a rear sight or an optic. If you prefer to run an optic on your shotgun, I would probably just run irons. And down here's the grip and trigger. This is just the battle axe grip. I think you can also put the Lynx grip on this thing. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know anything about this blaster much. I customized it how I wanted it. And then back here is an N-Strike stock attachment point. You can have an N-Strike-esque stock attachment point. You can also have, I think, a buffer tube. I don't know about the buffer tube. But you can also have just Picatinny on the back if you want to use like one of Red Cowl's Picatinny stocks for it. But I chose N-Strike so I could use my N-Strike stocks. And I've got my AccuTrooper stock on it right now. Then yeah, it feels good. Feels good to use. Feels good to shoulder. Feels good to fire. I'm just going to fire it across the room. And those darts came all the way back here. It doesn't have any sort of slide locks, so you can deprime it by keeping firm on the priming handle in the back, pulling the trigger, and then letting it ease forward. I'm really like not showing you like the business side of the blaster because this blaster is like very not very right-handed, but like the shells eject out to the right. Because left-handed people don't exist as a left-handed person. Yeah, that is the battle axe. But also, if you couldn't catch it, it's got battle axe embossed into the side, or not embossed, whatever it is for like raised textured text. I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's embossed. I think it is embossed actually. I don't know, but yeah. That is really all my initial thoughts on the blaster. Let us go to the range, sorta, and we'll have some fun firing it. Hello, we are on the, range. We are inside today. Not only because it's hot, but because I want to, alongside, of course, doing a typical kind of firing demonstration of the blaster, and yes, I will be standing behind the camera today, I'm going to be doing a spread demonstration. Basically, you're going to be looking at a close-up of my target down there, and I am going to be firing the blaster, and you will basically be able to see the spread from about 20-ish feet away. I haven't measured, but it's a good little, about half the indoor of my house, essentially, which is not large. First up, we have N-Strike Streamline darts. Yeah. Like old clip system darts. I'm going to do a couple of non-accurate darts. I'm going to do N-Strike Streamlines, then Elites, then Dart Zone Waffles, then 3 Ember darts, and then 3 Ember darts and 3 Nerf Pro darts. So, like, it's going to be 3 Streamlines, it's going to be 3 Streamlines, 3 Elites, 3 Waffle Head darts, 3 Embers, and then 6 half darts with 3 Embers and then 3 Nerf Pro. So we will start off with Streamlines. Now we will do elites. If I can load my damn battle axe properly. Alright. Elites, go! Alright. Now we got Adventure Force, Dark Zone, whatever. They're sold by Adventure Force, manufactured by Dark Zone. We got Waffler Waffle darts. Ow! Damn it! One of them fell on my foot. Left-handed problems. Shells eject into your body and then they fall on your foot. Which sucks when you're doing firing demos barefoot. Alright, we got Ember Darts. Sorry for the cut. Alright, we got Ember Darts. And now, we got the Sextuple Assault. 6 half darts. Well, that was very eventful. Just seeing them all just pepper the target is very, very, very satisfying. I really, really enjoy this blaster. Alright. That should be all I need to consider this firing demo concluded. And now I will get back to y'all with my final thoughts once I, well, clean everything up. We are back in here, and it's time for my final thoughts. What are my final thoughts? My final thoughts are, I love this thing. It's a great blaster. It's not going to be one of your, like, uber performers. Like, it's not going to hit, like, 200 FPS like the Harrier, or, like, you know, 180 like its brother, the Slab. But it's not meant to. It is meant to take whatever the hell you've stuffed in your silly shells and put it across the room. It is a shotgun. It's meant for, excuse me. It's meant for indoor games, and it's also meant for just close range in general. So, I mean, like, the fact that we were getting, you know, just kind of spreads and maybe a little drop at, you know, 20 feet is not bad. It's just, it's a shotgun. What are you going to use it for other than close range engagements? Let me now delve into our dart performance. With the streamlines, I was expecting to be thoroughly entertained by how ungodly inaccurate they were. And I was! They were, upon looking back at the footage, because I wasn't really paying much attention to where the darts went, I was just like making sure I stayed steady, pointed on the target. But they were all over the place. Like, I think like 2 out of my 3 shots didn't even really hit the target, which I placed that target at a point where it was basically like the torso area of a broad-breasted man such as myself. And that's just not me trying to say nice words for calling myself fat. I am fat. I'm also broad-breasted. But yeah, it's basically like the size of me, essentially. Like a broad-chested dude with, you know, it's essentially most of my upper torso area, and then the little flappy dude goes down to like my lower torso. So I had a couple darts hit just below that, which yeah. Watch out when you're using Watch out when you're using streamlines in this blaster, or else you are going to have nut shots. So, the elite darts did a little better. I actually had some shots that hit the target. Most of my streamline shots hit the wall around the target, but I had actually elite darts that hit the target and fairly effectively, sort of. I mean, the only reason why you would want to load streamlines or elites into this thing is if you're like lobbing it into a crowd, like at a Humans versus Zombies. You're just lobbing it into the crowd, trying to, you know, take those multiple darts and hit multiple people. But yeah. And then, you know, with the waffle darts, we had a considerably tight grouping. That's the thing is, like, with the waffle head darts, I had a really, really tight grouping. It was a really good grouping. But it's like, again, 1 dart, 1 tag, really. So you kind of want to have a happy place when it comes to your spread. So, like, if you're trying to go, like mid-range single target engagement, you want your waffle darts, because they can stay tighter for longer. If you want close range single target engagement, then you want to go into your half darts, which they had a little bit more drop, which I've noticed half length darts, they get a bit lower range than full length darts in this blaster, and that's, I don't know why, honestly. They may just be because they're heavy. I think they're the same weight, but in a smaller package, so it may just be their weight dragging them down, but the half darts, I didn't have a problem with the half darts, really, that being that short range, because if you want your short range single target engagements, boom, half darts. Like, if you really want to piss somebody off, you can come up and almost point blank them with 6 half darts at once. Yeah. They had a good tight grouping. They can reasonably hit a man-sized target from the ranges I was shooting at, which was about 15 to 20 feet. And I mean, that really shows with like the streamline and elite darts. Even at that close, they were fanning out like crazy. And so, yeah, just note, yeah. Just take note of what type of darts you're wanting to use, or what type of engagements you're wanting to do, so you know how to properly stuff your shells. Do note, compatibility with this blaster is a bit, not iffy, but like, yeah, since it's got like a closed-in box magazine, it has like some compatibility issues with ammo types that stick way out of the shells, or like if you get the sniper barrel shell, it's not going to work in the battle axe. But other than that, most silly shells should work. Like, I know at least the Elite, Ultra, N1, Rival, and Hyper will work. I don't know how they will work, like, as in performance-wise, because all I bought was, when I first, after I got this blaster, while it was still being worked on and while it was still, you know, preparing to be shipped, I bought just a butt ton of triple elite silly shells from Out of Darts, and that's essentially, you know, where it went with me. I was gonna do like Mega and Rival, but I just decided not to, just do triple elite for right now. I'll do Mega and Rival at another date, and maybe see if I can do some like revised compatibility. I might do some N1 shells too and see how those work. Probably similar to like Elites or Streamline. Well, not Streamlines, probably more similar to Elites. But yeah. Anyways, if you did enjoy this video, then please do leave a like and subscribe, and I know we're kind of stealing this comment prompt from the slab video, but comment your favorite Sillybutts blaster. And make sure to go check out Duck Shop Snake on Etsy. They have the, they have custom built listings for 4 Sillybutts blasters, the Battle Axe, the Slab, the Alchemist, and the Foxbat. So, if you are wanting a Sillybutts blaster, go check out Duck Shop Snake on Etsy. I will also have links to Out of Darts and SilverFoxIndustries for the hardware and parts kits from them. Just if you don't want to have a really good Etsy experience. And also, because Etsy is being weird with 3D printed stuff right now, so, yeah. Anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!